Good morning. Welcome to Plan to Prosper, your TV and radio show. I am Sharon Campbell, your host for this great Monday and Wednesday morning. Let's start out with Plan to Prosper. What does that mean to you? We have been on for almost 2 years. And so today's show is about reflecting, helping you move to the next level, helping you take your company on a global platform, and then to have a conversation with you about the journey to how we got there, how we took the steps and moved forward. And so it is how you finding your inner faith to move forward and how that can help you reach your success. And this is quarter one. And quarter one consists of January, February, March. And sometimes that can be tough, especially now during COVID-19. And our show focuses on entrepreneurs, business owners, startup, hobbyists, hustlers, after you get off from work, nonprofit, and faith-based. And you have heard so many industries have closed down, but you also heard how many people are thriving. And you may say, well, that's only millionaires that's making all the money in the market. That's because that's all they're reporting. And that is not accurate at all. Sometimes we have to remember that if you want to grow your company, you have to see yourself every day in that possibility. And so that is what Plan to Prosper show is about. It's to help you plan and prosper. And prosperity starts in owning your own prosperity and having unconditional faith as you walk through. And so I wanted you to take this journey with me today and know at the end, I want to leave you with, if you have the faith, we're here at Plan to Prosper. And we're here to help you. And you can reach us at our website at www.plantoprospershow.com, because we want to have you as one of our guests. We want to help walk through how do you become unstuck and how we can help you. And even during COVID-19, because it is going to be around a while, and with other strains of the COVID coming about, it is how can you see past that and see your success? And on our other slide that's coming up, we're going to have this deep conversation with you. And I want you to just sit back, think about it, and know this. We can do this. See, whenever you decide to prosper, there's two things that happen, and I call them the twin evils of faith. And that comes from Hebrew 10:35. So do not throw away your confidence. It will be richly rewarded. So when you decide that you want to prosper and move forward, it takes a great deal of faith, because doubt and fear sets in, and they are the twin enemies of faith. It's as if you have doubt on one hand and fear in the other hand, and in between you have you, which is faith. And whenever you have those three at the same time, it can be overwhelming. But Plan to Prosper TV and radio show, we had the opportunity to grow. So we started out with just having our own show, just talking to entrepreneurs and business owners and 9-to-5s and hobbyists about different tools, nuggets, techniques, leadership, goal setting, marketing, business plan. We did that for over a year. But then having our faith and with great partners with SIBN, we was able to move from that to owning our own station. And so what does that mean? That means that we had to move doubt and fear away and just really focus on faith. We had to know that if God has said this, that it's time for you to move to the next level, to even help others, you must move with total faith without knowing which way. But knowing that there are going to be some hiccups around the path, that the journey will have rocks and pebbles on it, that the highway is not smooth. There are going to be challenges. There are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be things that you don't know. There are going to be questions that you're going to ask over and over again. You're going to be wanting to know for clarity. You're going to have all that, but that is the process of growing a company, especially whenever you have the opportunity to be in 174 countries and keep expanding, especially when you all are on all 50 states and you're trying to figure out how do you meet all the time zones and the best time to air. And so, even being on for 24 hours a day, all 365 days a year, as an entrepreneur and a business owner, I'm still thinking about, did I miss someone? How do I do this better? And so for Q1, it was all about how to set goals. And we still have about 7 more weeks in this quarter, because it started in January, ending in March the 31st. And so I was thinking about how I can help you move from being stuck and to how to grow your own company to the next level and grow it on a global market. We spend so much time on social media, and sometimes we are not on the right platform. And so we're not getting clients, and that gets us frustrated. Sometimes we think our clients is in the same area or town or state that we're in, but they may not be. And so we decided at our company to develop Plan to Prosper as a station in order to reach more entrepreneurs, to give them that startup that I was given that chance with SBIN. I was given that chance to do something great. And I had wonderful people that helped me. Andrea helped me. Dr. Hines helped me, offer me my first opportunity. She had a broadcasting station, and she asked me about having the show. And when she said that, it was like a confirmation straight from God to me. I did not even think about saying no. I just had faith that if she brought this to me, it must be good. So I stepped out on that faith. And so I had started Plan to Prosper about 5 years ago, came up with the name, but I didn't know what to do with it. I had thought about making affirmation cards. I thought about doing an institute. I thought about so many different things, but it was not that time. So I put it on the shelf. And see, God will prepare you for the right time, for what you need. And so if you think about starting your own business, know this. Put something in a little quotation, say, I plan to prosper. Use that little tagline name of our show because it makes a difference. See, when you plan to prosper, you set different goals, standards. But also, I know how doubt and fear and procrastination can come and play, especially during COVID-19. Because you're saying, we got to wear these masks, we can't go networking. We start telling ourselves all the things that we cannot do. But then we hear about all these millionaires making more money. And so I want to say to you, people that's not millionaires, they still making a good living. Certain industries are hurting, yes. So depending on what industry you are in, but you still can move forward. There's still help out there. It is your faith that's going to take your company to the next level. And that's why I have dedicated this show today on faith, overcoming doubt and fear, in our journey to help you plan to prosper, for providing you a broadcasting network platform that you can talk about what it is you want to do, how you want your business to thrive, any help that we can provide for you. You have to move out your comfort zone if you're planning on growing. And then you have to, I tell folks, sometimes you have to keep asking the same questions until you understand and get the answer that you need. And just because someone tell you no today doesn't mean you can't ask tomorrow the same question. Too many times what happened with companies and businesses and startups and small businesses is that we count ourselves out so quickly. We'll say, well, I'm not going to beg them for that. I'm not going to ask them for that. I'm not going to keep bugging them for that. We spend a lot of time saying what we're not going to do, besides spending the time trying to understand what's going on. If you're waiting for someone to provide you the opportunity, you may be waiting a long time. Sometimes you have to create your own opportunity. You know, I have always been the one in business that when someone tell me no, I never take it personal. I just move on and ask again the next day. When someone says, I'm trying to work at it, waiting on someone to get back to me, all that, I'm just like, well, you need to take the initiative to go after it yourself. See, if you continue waiting for someone else, you may not get what you're doing. And then your business is stagnated. And that is why we moved our show from a show to a network, to our own network, our own station. That is why, because we couldn't wait for someone else to say that. We had to take the initiative to do that. And then I took the time to go to learn about broadcasting. I invested, I took classes. I took a class to learn about how to market this on a global market and what that needs to take. I took a chance to learn how to design slides and marketing materials that's appealing. I self-taught myself so much through research and Google and spending time. I carved out time every week to work totally on how to develop this station for you. just for you. For you, because I know what it did for me. I know the power of having your own show, your own voice. I know the power of being able to take what you truly know that God has given you and take it to the next level and overcome doubt and fear and rely only on faith. And being part of Plan to Prosper Broadcasting TV and radio show with SIBN.net, you're going to be able, even if you have not even started your company, is to let someone see your journey and being real, authentic. You'll be able, as a nonprofit or faith-based, to reach people on a bigger level than a narrow one. Too often, we do not grow because we are afraid to open up what we need. And so I want to let you know that God wants you on the global market. And He wants you to be able to reach many people. Now, you have to want that for yourself also. And you have to surround yourself with people that's going to help you. And too often we look at, well, I don't want to pay for it. Or you want to look at the cost of it, or you want to look at, well, can you give it to me cheaper? When you start investing in yourself, the gates will open up for you for opportunity. And so I'm excited about having this broadcasting station. I'm excited about having you to join us on it, on a journey, that the world can hear what services or products that you have and how you want to reach other people. The other thing I would tell you about having it is it gives you a way to communicate and to build more confidence in yourself as you grow your company. And it helps you to communicate with the world on different levels. And so on our next slide, we're going to go into a direction of prosperity, looking into the future, and showing that all the groups that would love to own their own company have the opportunity to do that. So go to our website, www.plantoprospershow.com. Fill out our guest form. Give us the opportunity to call you, to schedule time, to be part of the Plan to Prosper Broadcasting SIBN network, and grow your company to the next level. Because we have so many tools to offer you. And I want to say, so many times we think we own all the social media, but are they driving you opportunities and presence? And on our next slide, we're going to show you some of the tools of social media that we're on that's going to really help you. And when you think about getting past stuck, when you think about increasing your net worth, when you think about what social media presence do you have, and having a team that works for prosperity for you, that's the key. having a team. How do I expand my social media presence? Well, we can do that with SIBN, and Plan to Prosper Broadcasting. Our next slide, please. We can do that through faith. We can do that through prosperity. We can do that by counting on one another. Because with SIBN and Plan to Prosper Network, you'll be able to be not only on Facebook, but on Twitter, YouTube, SIBM Network, Roku, and so many other different social media platforms, all at one time. And then you'll be able to go back and look at your show on our platform that runs 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So what I want to encourage you is to continue moving forward and never looking back, never thinking about could I, should I, am I, but always thinking about I believe in me. Because if I believe in me, that is enough for my company. I believe that I can grow. I believe that if I have a team of people, it will develop over and over and over again, growth and opportunity. So do not hesitate. Do not think anymore. Leave doubt and fear and embrace faith. Now, starting the following week, we're going to be kicking off 6 weeks to 21 principles to overcome procrastination towards your goal setting. And you do not want to miss this, because every week you're going to find yourself changing from bad habits to great habits. Aren't you tired of procrastinating? Aren't you tired of not getting what you want out of life? Aren't you tired of not making the money that you want? Don't you want someone to help you overcome? Aren't you ready to put procrastination behind you? I know I am. And I know in our 174 countries and all 50 states, there's several more people are too. And the great thing about being able to see these live shows is that you could be able to go back and what? Replay them. We're also going to have them on our website, thesharoncampbell.com, where you would be a downloadable, that you can download them. We're going to make them available to you so that you will not have a reason not to succeed. I am looking forward, and the team is looking forward to providing you social media platforms, broadcasting platforms that would help you develop and grow your company. Don't worry about COVID-19. As it relates to, you can do this. Focus on the fact that someone is going to invest in you, and that is Plan to Prosper Broadcasting. Focus on the fact that we are going to be here with you and help you walk through fear, doubt, and just embrace faith. Focus on the fact that you have admitted that you want to take care of procrastination and you need someone's hand to help you. And we are going to provide that hand that's going to make a difference. And we at Plan to Prosper is going to invest in your prosperity by providing you the best education possible during 2021 to 2024 so that you can live the lifestyle that you deserve. Thank you again. I am Sharon Campbell, your host for Plan to Prosper, and we are looking forward to working with you and helping you grow and thrive. Have a great day, and always remember, go to our website, www.plan2prosper.show, and you can click on the button and you can watch our show 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Have a great day.